Contrary to popular belief, you don't only pick up parasites in tropical countries or across the subcontinent. You can pick them up in first world countries too, such as the United Kingdom, America, all across Europe. You can pick them up anywhere, and you get them there's so many different ways to pick up parasites, but we'll be going into the symptoms that let you know, the major red flag symptoms that let you know that you've got parasites, and you probably need a parasite cleanse. In fact, you probably have a parasite infection. 90 to 95% of the world actually has a parasitic infection. They don't know about it, and they think that a lot of these symptoms are just normal because everyone has them, but they're not normal. They're just common, and we'll get to them. We'll get to them in a moment. But some common parasites you'll see people getting: a hookworm, ropeworm, pinworm, tapeworm, liver flukes, lice, giardia. These are all things that people get, and then you've got more exotic ones like Toxoplasma gondii, for example. But you can pick these up absolutely anywhere, and where do they come from? It can come from eating undercooked meat, unwashed produce, exotic fruits, public restrooms, unclean surfaces, walking barefoot on sand or just barefoot outside. Even though it's fantastic for your health and grounding, you can pick up parasites that way. Sex, kissing other people, tap water, it's like increasingly contaminated. Swimming in rivers and lakes and streams, pets and cats and dogs, being in close proximity to them, and also their feces, child daycare centres. If you've got a poor immune system, or if you've been run down, if you've got weak digestive capabilities, all of these things can lead to you picking up a parasite. If you're not, swimming pools are another ones as well. Swimming pools, changing rooms. There's an untold number of ways you can pick up parasites, and the thing is, you're never going to be without parasites. Parasites are always going to be part of our ecosystem, going to be in you, but it's when you have a parasitic infection, an over accumulation of them, and a breeding ground for them, which most people have because they live in the modern lifestyle. That is a problem. So modern lifestyle of eating processed foods, refined foods, like lots of sugar, alcohol, caffeine, wheat, gluten, soy. You're not getting enough exercise, not getting enough sunlight or fresh air. Taking medication, not getting to bed on time. Anything that can put your body into dysfunction, anything that can, basically anything that makes you less healthy, these guys thrive on, and they will just proliferate and breed. And they have been around a lot longer than us. They're very, very smart. They even know, if you get funguses, for example, they know how to break down rock to feed themselves. So parasites as well, they infiltrate your nervous system. They can make you think thoughts that you don't even want to think. They can make you crave foods that you don't want, and so they're extremely powerful. And this is why you have to take special care and attention of your internal environment, from the food you eat, your health practices, and continue to clean your system deeply once a year with a parasite cleanse, and once a month with a maintenance protocol, which I'll go through. But this is why it's super important for everyone to go through a parasite cleanse. And if you have been suffering with any of the symptoms in such as being chronically fatigued or exhausted, having skin issues or digestive issues, especially gas, wind, pain or bloating, if you've had late night cravings for sugary foods, grinding your teeth at night, night sweats, night terrors, or like reoccurring nightmares. What else? Insomnia, PTSD. These are all things that are common for a parasite. These are like red flags for having a parasite infection. So if you've got any of those issues, then I highly suggest you're looking to clean in parasites. Now, as I've done in January, February, I recommend doing a colon and liver cleanse before you do this. But if you want to go straight into parasite cleanse, you can do that as well. Although I would highly recommend doing the colon and liver cleanse first, because you want the colon to be clear and then the liver to be clear when you're going to be removing parasites. Because when you start to clear parasites, you need to remove, when you start to kill them off, they're going to release ammonia and other toxins into your body, and you want to be able to clear them. And you need a healthy elimination route through the colon, and also your liver to be working its optimal capacity to be able to clear that. So this is why we do that. But if you want to go straight into parasite cleanse, it's up to you, be my guest. But this is why it's super important, because if you don't clear parasites once a year deeply, and if you don't keep maintaining that through diet, lifestyle practices, supplements, doing it certain protocols once a month, then they will just continue to proliferate, and that's when you get an issue. You're always going to have parasites in your system. Some can even be there, some might even be there to help you out. If you've got lots of heavy metals in your system, Candida for example, it's there to actually help you with that. But why have you got heavy metals in your system? So that's another question you have to deal with, and this is why we have to keep on cleaning our internal system through daily detoxification principles and practices, through having the right foods, through the right hydration, the right sleep, saunas, detox baths, etc. And then once a year, definitely doing a deep dive of the parasite cleanse. So this is what we'll be going through on March 12th, the 30-day parasite restoration. Now, when you go through clearing parasites, it's no good just to clear them for a few days or try and do it for a few days, because you'll actually, by giving parasites some herbs that are there to get rid of them for a few days, you'll actually make them stronger, because they'll get used to it if you stop taking them. So you need to take them for an extended period of time so you can actually get rid of them and kill them off. It's really, really important. A lot of people start taking, and there's other things that people do with parasites as well. They start taking too many things at once. It means they have to stop. There's a technique, and there's principles that you use when it comes to killing parasites. And also you need, someone put in one of my posts the other day, just take bentonite, clay, and a few other binders and you're about to get rid of them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Even most of the parasite herbs on the market today, they're not going to get the results you need. I've tried over 300 different formulas to come up with what we'll be using in our parasite protocol. It is without a doubt the most powerful parasite protocol in the world. There's only a few other people I know in the world that are using it. And so we also combine this with mental and emotional tasks, because as you release parasites, as you release negative energy, these things that are living on you, sucking on you, taking away your life force. A parasite by definition is something that lives off of something else. So it's eating your food, it's drinking your blood, and anything it eats and drinks in you has to poop in you, then it poops in you and it's releasing its toxins in you. All these things. So before, the reason you get sugary cravings at night is because they're nocturnal, they come out at night, they want their food. If you ever get little twitches in your arm or things moving, the parasite's coming out. Anyone knows about the full moon, and any bouncers that have worked in the full moon, they know how people go crazy in the full moon. Parasites come out and go absolutely crazy in the full moon too. So there's a whole host of reasons why this is, and we go deep into this in the parasite restoration, which I said before, we're going live on March 12th. We're going live on video, and you don't have to come, although we're going live March the 12th, you get lifetime access to the restoration. Watch it back at any time you want, and you get a PDF with all the protocols, the principles, the dietary recommendations, what you've got to do specifically each time, links to all supplements, so nothing is left to chance. Everything's right there for you, and it's something that you know, in my opinion, someone who's been doing this for 16 years, if you're not clearing out parasites, then you are leaving so much of your health and vitality on the table. It will change your life. People, when they clear parasites, the fog gets lifted, the brain fog gets lifted. It's almost like a veil has been lifted. They can start to actually listen to themselves again. They actually feel like themselves. Their energy comes back, their vitality comes back, skin issues go. I've seen miracles happen when people remove parasites. People that have said, oh, Ryan, I haven't got any parasites, I've done a medical test. Well, unfortunately, the medical tests don't test anywhere near deep enough to tell what parasites. And the amount of my countless clients show me pictures they've released, like 12, 13, 14, 16-inch tapeworms, hookworms, or parasite nests that come out of them after saying, well, they haven't got anything in them. And we use specific supplements, and we also use other delivery methods as well, in the form of suppositories that will go deep into clearing parasites. And people that do the normal, just do the oral way of taking things, 6 out of 7 people will see parasites in their stool. When people use the suppositories that we recommend as well, our unique blend, 9 out of 10 people see these come out and it just changes their life. So if you're interested in this, send me the word Parasite and I will send you a link to the cleanse. The cleanse is going to be $349 just for the parasite restoration, but we've also got the detox reset bundle, which includes the colon and mucoid plaque cleanse, the liver revival, and the parasite restoration, and that is $750 or 3 payments of $250. We get a closed Facebook group, we'll be in there, we're going for everything, and you'll also have the opportunity to ask questions as well. So if you're interested in this, if you've never cleared out parasites, and if you've never done that, then, and even if you have and you haven't done it for a while, this is going to be for you. And what you learn, I said before, you get lifetime access to it. The best parasite protocol on the market, bar none. We go live with it on March 12th. Send me the DM with the word Parasite and I'll send you the links and the info. Lots of love. Can't wait to get this out to you. It's going to be a game changer. Speak soon.